Hey everybody, this is Chris Roy 739. Some of you guys may know me as King Leo on the boards. Shoutouts to all you guys. When I talk about the boards, I mean Cactus Game Design message boards. This particular video and a lot of videos I'm going to do on my channel are going to be about an amazing card game called Redemption. If you don't know what it is, look it up on cactusgamedesign.com. There's a few videos. Best videos are done by Gabe's Land of Redemption. I think they got a YouTube channel, and watch some of them. Look it up; it'll be great. But yeah, this is my first video, guys. So take it easy on me. But I'm just gonna make some fun videos. I'm gonna do some drafts. I'm gonna make fun decks and just play them out, just by myself or with someone if I can eventually. But most of all, it's just to promote Redemption and show off the cards, especially the new ones. Today we're going to be looking at a deck that I made. That's the Armor of God. I'm going to check up on it here. Let's open it up here. Open recent. This program, if you guys don't know, is called Lackey. It's a card game simulator program. It's been working great for us. I love it. It's a lot easier to use than our older system. Anyway, for this deck, I did Armor of God with Heretics, focusing mostly on Simon the Magician, obviously. We got Sun God NJ, I have Grapes, Mayhem's down here. I have Christian Martyr, Angel, Falling Away. That's just my usual setup. Sometimes I trade out Grapes for Destruction to Hustan if I need it. I didn't feel like this deck needed it. I got some weird artifacts here. I got Gifts of the Magi, kicking it old school with Gifts of the Magi. Got 4 Drama Coin, Magic Charms, and Chariots of Fire. My idea for this kind of deck is kind of like best way I could put it is the undying offense. It just keeps coming and coming and coming. That's why I have Chariots of Fire in there, and I'm pretty sure that Gifts of Magi or Magic Charms will get dropped with any destroy artifact stuff, so that's why I think this should work. I need to put in 2 more enhancements though real quick. I want to get the 2 interrupt and kill axe enhancements for Peter, because I have Peter in here. Let's go to our heroes here if we can. So for our heroes, we got Peter, Saint of Virtue, Paladin, Philip's Daughters, Soldier of God, Christian Soldier, the other Christian Soldier, Claudia, and Cornelius. So it's literally band together, put the Armor of God on somebody, and mow the opponent over. It's like fight by the numbers, except with enhancements. Yeah, I guess it's like that. Anyway, I ran through it. It did really well. I know it has problems drawing. That's why I made it 50 cards. I'm gonna bump it up to 52 because it needs those 2 axe enhancements after I look through them. So let's see if we can find them here. Let's make this search faster. I do not have Gamaliel's speech in here. I probably should add it, but I'd like to play through it a few more times and see what I need to get rid of. Because my artwork hasn't loaded up here, guys, it's going to take a little bit. Here we go. This is my favorite one. This was my favorite clay enhancement out of the, I think it was the, was it Persecute? No, this is the Early Church. So this was my favorite enhancement, and that's because it dealt with demons. And it's like the only clay card that deals with demons, except maybe like that one. A lot of people like this card. I don't like this card, because if you face an Old Testament Judges deck with their defense not running that, which it most likely happens with the Judges deck, I just feel like you're going to get plowed over One, because clay offenses have a hard time keeping up with judges, I think. And also, that card then doesn't do anything to any defense except those two. And even though those two defenses are really powerful, I just feel like there's better cards. And then I'm trying to find... Oh, where are you? Trying to find the interrupt and convert a human evil character under deck this if it's New Testament, I think. Let me see. No, it's Axe because it cannot be negated on Peter. So it's here somewhere. Here we go. No. There it is, preaching in the synagogue. I passed it the first time. Alright. Save our deck there. Have that wonderful clickety-click sound. That's another reason why I love Lackey. Lackey is just a great... It's great visually. It's great... it's great in production. It's like production as in like able to make your decks. It's very fast, very efficient. The only thing that my complaint is like I'm trying to make a Type 2 deck for the Type 2 tournament coming up, and like it's a kind of a pain to not have the good and evil. You know, I can't automatically I can't automatically see if there's the same number of good and same number of evil. But other than that, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's just so awesome because I've customized like all my backgrounds. As you can see, I got Stitch rocking a fedora here. I got an angel background. I got some. If my hand wasn't there, here I got some awesome Jedi. You know, it's just so much fun, and it's personal. You know, you feel like you have the play mat and stuff, and you can make it anything you want. So, plus it's like I can have any sleeve I want, and I don't have to pay money. I'm a big sleeve person. Alright, so I'm not gonna put that out. So I'm just gonna do a draw through by myself here, just to see how it draw it out, and then I will play myself against the test dummy. Dun dun dun. Alright. So first hand is not that good because we have the 3 artifacts. Gifts of Magi we probably put up right away. So one lost soul, if we get kind of lucky but unlucky, they give us Hopper and draw a lost soul, or they just draw no lost souls, and that would be sad. Either way, I kind of see us going first. So because if I get to choose, I'm gonna want him to draw lost souls. So we'll just go first. It's just a draw through anyway. So put down our artifacts. No reason to keep them in hand. Activate Gifts of Magi, obviously, just so that whenever he draws a card, we can draw a card. If he does have a lost soul, we would rescue it. I think first rescue Cornelius backed with an interrupt and kill. First turn, I think that'll get us a lost soul. So that's the end of that. Blocking, I really don't see us blocking a lost soul, so they would just get that one. We draw 3 cards. We get the Armor of God. I don't really want to put it on Cornelius. I know some people like to put their Armor of God all on a non-Armor of God search character. Me personally, if I can, I'd like to put it on one of them. Either one of the Christian soldiers, Paladin, Saint of Virtue. But most preferably, I like to put it on the Soldier of God because he's the one that bands them all together, and you want to protect him with all that armor. So nothing for me to do here. I would just pass. Hopefully he wouldn't draw Hopper. If he did draw Hopper, though, we would just do Simon the Magician and regrettably play Hypocrisy. But I don't. We're just gonna play it like this. All right. So now we got a lost soul. He draws a lot. We get to search his deck for a lost soul. I definitely search his deck for a lost soul. I'm going to go... Shoot. I'm not sure what I do here. We have so much defense we could last out for a few turns. I'm wondering if we should just wait. Because if we draw Peter, then we just draw. Right now, if he draws any cards, we would draw. But since we're playing on our own, we can't really judge that. So I would go ahead and pass and just block him out till we draw some more Armor of God. And yeah. So he would go for rescue. Mm, Either this or this would get it. Yeah. So I would just do this and scattered. Um, Easy as that. If they did a big banning chain, I probably, because it's only turn 3, I would risk the Egyptian Revel into Deluders. Because I think it just says negate ban abilities on good cards, which doesn't matter. This guy's CBN anyway, so never mind. But yeah, I would risk it on that. And then if he kills either one of these, I would bank that I could do this. He would only have one kill card to get rid of these, especially if he goes with banning chain. But we'll just say Simon plays scattered. I mean, we got several blocks. It doesn't really matter with this. Put the Magician Charms on him to protect him. All right, now we can do rescue attempts because we got these two. That's why I added those two enhancements, because I only had the Armor of God in here. I wanted to see how that worked, and it worked kind of decent, but you ended up having these spots where you couldn't go for rescue attempts. And even though defense has been buffed up and the game is kind of slowed down, at least in Type 1-2 player, you still need stuff. So anyway, so I'd go rescue attempt with Claudia, reveal the top 2 because that's number of clay enhancements. Oh, we got one. That is awesome. I would go ahead and play Paladin, and I'd go ahead and play the Helmet of Salvation on the Paladin. Put this back on top of our deck since we revealed it, because he gets to play the enhanced, the Helmet of Salvation. So now we're protected from dominance, protected from capture. We're doing good. Opponent blocks just Angel. That should be enough. So now we got our now we're kind of cooking with gas, because we got an enhancement to back us up if something goes wrong. We have Claudia with 3 clay heroes, and we have Paladin with the just play the Armor of God. I love that. I love the remake of Paladin. I remember when I was younger, I had the old Paladin. I thought it was the best card ever, even though it was like the worst green hero ever. So he goes for a rescue. I don't see it getting past Magic Charms. But let's say he does get rid of Magic Charms. If he gets rid of Magic Charms, I think we can play Leading Astray and get by with it. Oh yeah, Leading Astray actually gives us something, so let's go ahead and put it out here. I love Leading Astray. It's just a cool, unique card. Just gotta say that. I'm excited for the new cards coming out. That's gonna be awesome. All right, so we draw another Lost Soul. Awesome. We have Peter out. Do the same thing again. Oh wait a minute, we got 4 drawn like a coin. So turn that over. Turn this up. Discard that to draw 4 cards because Peter is in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that would be a misplay. So hold on. We would take all these, put them back on the top of deck, and before we would do that, we would actually go for a rescue. 1, because we get a look at the top 4 cards with Claudia and put all the clay, get all the clay. So basically, we can maximize our draw. 2nd is so that Foreign Wives doesn't, get the free auto block. So we would go with those 2, reveal the top 4, and take that one. Now, one thing that I always remember, and add them to hand. That's what I thought. So those are added to hand. Put these back on the top of deck. All right. So now we would discard that and draw 4 cards. For those of you who do not know how to play Redemption, if you can wait it out, I will be making a video of the basics of Redemption and go over everything. So if you check into this channel later, and in at least a week or so, I should have it out. That way I can, that way you guys know how to play this really awesome game. For those of you who don't know, it's just a combination of basically Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon. More of the deck building of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon, and more of the abilities and interrupts and negates of Magic. So it's a really awesome game, though. So anyway, I'm gonna just gotta get our hand down to 8 by the end of the turn. Play those 2. Then our opponent's turn. I would feel so bad for my opponent right now. Like, even honestly we would probably get wrecked in our rescue attempts too. But this hand of defense is insane. He'd have to have like Angel, and even if he had Angel, then it wouldn't really matter because he'd just get rid of one of the awesome ECs. I'd say I would draw. I really love this play. Egyptian Revel to Damsel to draw a card, and then you just see if they have anything, and then if they kill you, and then you play Martyr. And then you can do the same thing with ban those 2 in and draw cards and see if they can do anything to one of them, because usually most kill enhancements are discard 1, so you just wait till they get rid of one of them and then you play Grapes. And yeah, I love doing that. Alright, then it'll be our turn again. 1, 2, 3. Alright. This should like get us past most everything. But I do want to show off a really quick combo. What I might do this turn, just as a prep turn of, because I have Son of God in my hand, I might just want to try and push for the win next turn and not try a flimsy rescue attempt this turn and see it fail. I'd go for rescue attempt with these 2. I look at the top. What is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put him into my hand, and then Philip Stoddard says reveal and underdeck 4 random cards from opponent's hand. Opponent must draw an equal number of cards, and then it's like the her combo, and except this is much more efficient. I think each time opponent draws because of a special ability on a character or enhancement, holder may draw a card. So then I get to draw 4 cards. I love that combo. I love the what is that word called? The classicness of it. The oh man, I can't remember that word. It means to what? The old style of things, because I remember when Feast of Trumpets and her was like in every deck because it was the ultimate draw, you know, and I miss those. I miss some of those days where negate meant negate instead of interrupt and prevent, you know. So, all right, this turn we would probably do, because we did that prep turn. These guys would be dead. They would die. Because we kind of did that prep turn for the push to the win, and we only have 14, and we have 14 cards left in our deck. What I would do is I would do the, where is it? I lost an enhancement. Did I discard it? The Hypocrisy to Mayhem combo. I thought I had it in my hand. Apparently I didn't. Oh no, I played it. So, this says Hypocrisy says return any number of heroes to owner's hands. So you play that, and then you play Mayhem, and you make your opponent shuffle their hand and draw 6 cards. And one thing that I've been debating over is I have a tournament deck besides this one. This is just one that I just wanted to show off the new cards with. That particular combo is so devastating. It's like, I've had it played against me a few times, and it's literally just won my opponents the game, because I have to redraw my entire offense. Because most offenses, at least mine, are 10 heroes and 7 enhancements. Well, when you put 10, like over half of your offense back into your deck, and you can only draw 3, and most of your drawing is from your heroes which are in your deck, how do you come back from that? So the question is, can you afford to not run that defense for that chance? And can you afford to not run that defense because of the new Serpent card? And can you afford to not run a Crimson defense, a Crimson New Testament defense, or cards that go against it because it has such powerful combos? Yeah. So that's my question to you guys. Comment back on the Cactus game design boards or on the YouTube, and tell me, is it worth it to not run this defense because of those combos, because of Simon the Magician, because of the Serpent? I mean, is Crimson the only way to go because that there's such powerful combinations there? Or will people strat against it so much that it will be impossible to run? Or are they really that powerful? Are they really that hard to play around? I found that they're kind of surprising, but Simon the Magician, if you know he's coming, if you see a Crimson, if you see Deluders, you know there's a Simon the Magician, you know? So it's kind of easy to play around Simon the Magician, especially if you're playing OT, I feel like. I don't know why, but it just seems to work that way. But yeah. Tell me what you guys think. So they would draw 3 cards. They would not win this rescue attempt. I would either, like, oh, wait a minute. Because I did that in my end of the turn, I would do divination to look at the top 6, and I would put that on the top of deck, and let's see, 1 2 3 1 2 3. So I would put all these on the bottom, just searching for that Son of God, you know, from the bottom of the deck. And then if then opponents turn, and there were no evil cards there, so divination couldn't find any of those. But if they go for rescue attempt, they have barely any heroes, barely any offense, just disagreement over mark on Simon the Magician. Draw 3 cards. Put more and more and more Armor of God on him. I don't even know everything that does. Let me see. Oh, this is great for us. This would probably win us the game. So we have 2 rescued lost souls now, technically. We go for rescue attempt with these guys. I'll look at the top X cards, which is number of Armor of God. I guess first I would search my deck for my last armor with Soldier of God. I'd play it with Paladin, and then all my Armor of God would activate. So then I would shuffle my deck and look at the top 6 cards of my deck. Oh my goodness, it shuffled to the bottom. I take a good card in my hand. Yeah. And then, yeah. So then I have all of that. I have Big, Bad, and Ugly Paladin staring you down in the face, get the Lost Soul. Opponent goes for a rescue attempt. Draw off the bottom of my deck, and what do I find? Son of God, played in Jerusalem. So this deck did fairly well. Defense was always there, just always there. I feel like it could answer about anything besides something crazy, which is all you can ask for in a defense. Artifacts, even though they were a little weird, if there were problems to look out for, would be like just annoying cards like Covenant of Death. Golden Cherubim would be extremely annoying with Gifts of the Magi up, because every time he would draw cards, then he'd get a search for any card. So not sure if I should add like Artifact or Fortress Destruction, because this doesn't have much of it. So I'll play it against, I'll make another video playing it against another deck or another person, and we'll see how it does. But till then, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me what I can do to improve. Whether I need to not ramble on like I did. I kind of ping-pong bounced around, because I do want to do that. I really do want to do that. Um, it's gonna this video and these videos are meant to kind of discuss redemption, but also just for me to be able to talk with you guys and see how you guys are doing, and also just share my problems of just redemption and what's happening. If my voice sounds a little weird, one, it might be my mic, and two, it probably is because I'm feeling quite a bit under the weather today. But that's okay. So, um, this is me signing off, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye.